I asked you guys what you wanted to see, and lots of people were saying a Q&A, specifically university Q&A. Yeah, so I'm going to be asking, what was I asking? What am I doing? I'm going to be answering certain questions that you guys have sent to me, and I'm going to be looking down because I have them on my laptop. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. It's like, oh, guys, I'm really getting into this, like recording YouTube, you know. But yeah, first question is, biggest lesson you've learned about university so far? Biggest lesson. I think getting on top of notes. There's been a couple times where I was just like, oh my gosh, I have notes to do from last week and then notes to do from this week. Oh, it's all getting a bit too much. So I think that's one of the lessons. Just get your notes done, because I'll be struggling sometimes. I'll be thinking, yeah, I got everything covered, and then I look and I realise I haven't done the notes from last week, and that's when everything just goes downhill, you know? So yeah, that's one of the things I would say. And also, can't please everyone, if that made sense. You can't please everyone around you, and you shouldn't try to, because it's virtually impossible. So yeah, just be yourself, and the right people will gravitate towards you. And if they don't like your vibe, they don't like your vibe. Don't try and be something you're not. And don't surround yourself with people you know are not for you, but you're with them because you want to be like everyone else. But yeah. Next question is, how expensive is university? Well, if you're going to a university in the UK, but obviously it's not like private, or you're not an international student, it's for people like in the UK. So I think there's like a loan that goes to the universities that's like 9.2k, around that price. And then you have like a maintenance loan that you have to pay back. But that's to help you survive, that's to help you pay rent, etc. So yeah, all in all, I think if you're not commuting, then university is kind of expensive. Yeah, I think it's quite expensive for most people. Okay, so this question says, I want to attend Anglia Ruskin, but I'm not sure whether I should just attend a Russell group as it seems more prestigious. How would you choose? Okay, first thing I would say, being in a Russell group, it doesn't really mean anything. At the end of the day, if you do engineering here and you do engineering there, and you both get a first, you both got a first, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really make a difference. I know there's this big thing around wanting to go to Russell groups. I'm not like saying like there's a problem with going to Russell groups, but I think people are fixated on it, and that if you go to one of these universities, it means you're better than someone else that goes to a different university, when at the end of the day, you both are doing the same degree. And someone could go to a Russell Group university and get a 2-1, and someone could go to a university that is not in the Russell Groups and get a first. So it's ultimately down to you as a person. If you're not behaving like a top student, it doesn't matter where you're going, you're still gonna get grades that aren't the best, okay? So I would say it all boils down to which university you feel is gonna like build you up as a person and help you academically, okay? So the best thing to do is like visit these places, go to open days, read about like how they are delivering the course, and like you have to see if that university is gonna deliver that course in the way that is beneficial to you. So maybe in one university their like degree is like coursework based, and in another university it's like exam based, and you as a person, you're a person who like really excels and thrives when it comes to coursework, so you should choose a university that focuses on coursework. You know, there's no point going to Russell Group if the course that they're going to deliver is not suited to you as a person. Don't be, stuck on the idea of, if I don't go to a Russell group, then I'm not good enough, or that person is better than me, because they're not. Next question is, this one, when I saw it pop up on my phone, I read it and I was just like, oh my goodness, you guys gonna try and get me my feelings. Oh my goodness. So it said, if you had the opportunity to go back to the past to change something, what would it be? And I saw that question, I was like, wow, okay, you guys really trying to make me think. I think I would change how I approach like my academics. Okay, I feel like a lot of times I would get in my head throughout all my like academic years. I didn't really believe in myself, and I think that's something that kind of affected how well I did and the grades I got. So I think that's something I would have changed. That's something I would have tried to develop, because I feel like that really affected me. I felt I had so much potential, but what stopped me was how I felt about myself. And so if I could change one thing, that would be it. So this is one of the questions, and I saw it and I was like, aww. It says, are you still going to be singing, or are you still going to sing? Okay. I'm trying, but once again, it's all about time. I'm trying to find the time to do it, and it's a bit of a struggle. When I'm on stage, everything just changes. Like, that's in my zone. I'm in my zone. I love being on stage. I love singing. That's the one thing that no one can ever take away from me. The fact that I have a passion for singing. Of course, I'm still gonna be singing. I've never stopped singing. I just stopped putting it out there and being on social media with my singing. But yeah, maybe one day I'll start it up again. We'll see. Not sure. But yeah. Okay. This question, I'm gonna read it. Try and it's quite long, so hopefully you guys will know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, it says, university is often said to be a social bubble. Things like friendships develop and crumble very quickly. People often find themselves changing as a person, trying to keep up with the pace of being a university student. Whoever wrote this, you need to message me, because I like this. Would you agree? I think the idea of friendships developing and crumbling very quickly is a valid point, and I think throughout life that will happen, and it will happen and it will benefit you in some way. Friendships that crumble quickly mean they weren't for you in the first place. Okay, so yeah, I haven't really experienced that in university yet, because I just started, so there hasn't really been any crumbling, or it hasn't really been any crumbling yet. But I'm sure at some point we'll all experience it in university, without a doubt. You just got to find the people that are for you and that will help you flourish as a person. There's no point in friends with people that don't add stability to your life. So yeah. And it says, people often find themselves changing as a person, trying to keep up with the pace of being a university student. I would say at some point you're gonna have to adapt. At some point you're going to have You're going to have to change. See, change isn't a bad thing. It all depends on why you're changing and what you're changing for. If you're changing to fit in and changing knowing that you're being something you're not, that's when change is bad. But if you're changing knowing that you need to be a better person, if you know you're changing to kind of help your academics, help your social life, then I don't think that's a bad thing, because we're not gonna be the same person we were last year. And if you are, you need to ask yourself, are you really, making progress within your life? So at some point you're going to have to change. And yeah, I think university is fast paced. Things are constantly happening, and you have to be able to be that person who doesn't fall behind. So yeah, I think we all do. We all end up changing, because if I continue to be the same person I was from sixth form, university is gonna crush me. Let's just say that. But yeah. Next question. Any questionable? I can't speak. Any questionable? Guys. Any questionable? That's it. Any questionable situation so far? Okay, I'm just gonna try and answer it, and if my answer doesn't make sense, it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah. Okay. So I think I had a couple days where I was feeling like, is this university thing for me, for one, and if like people actually like me as a person. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that counts as an answer, but yeah, I think we all have those days where we question, you know, like we start feeling a bit insecure about ourselves. We question if people like us, you know, coming into a new environment, you want people to like you. So yeah, there's certain situations, like you're sitting there, you're eating lunch by yourself and you're thinking, like, do people actually like want to be around me? When in all honesty, they're just like doing work or something, but in your head, you just get in your head and you just start questioning things. You're just like, do people even like me? Like, you're walking down the road and you're just like, should I even be in university? Is this for me? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's situations that happen to me. See, guys, I don't know if I'm answering that question, but I hope I did. I tried. You can see that I was struggling, but I gave you guys something. It says, do you have days off to like work and rest? Right, so I have Wednesdays and Fridays off, so that gives me time to rest. However, those hours aren't to be spent like completely by resting. You know, the grind don't stop. So even if you're not in class, you should be, I don't know, revising, doing some MCQs, writing notes, watching videos, active recall, you know, testing yourself. And I think lots of people make that mistake of thinking that the days off are for days of rest. I know once I hit the pillow, that's it. I'm done. I'm not even gonna lie. I've done a couple naps after my lectures, and boy, I couldn't get up. I'm telling you, once you put your head on the pillow, you're gone. So I would say, don't think of it as the day off means days of rest. It doesn't. And please trust me, don't play yourself. Here's a question. It says, what advice do you have for writing your personal statement? I'm not gonna go too much into this because I have a video on personal statements. If you just scroll down, in fact, I'll put the link in the description box below and you guys can check that out. But one tip I would say is just be honest. Ask yourself why you really want to do this course. What have you done that made you more interested in that course? What have you done that will make you the best candidate for that course? But anyway, guys, that's it for now. I didn't want to make this too long. If you guys want me to do another one, just comment down below, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.